Lights, camera, action in the Bay Area as the Mill Valley Film Festival dazzled moviegoers for its 48th consecutive year. Held from October 2nd through October 12th, the festival took place at several participating movie theaters all across the Bay, in Mill Valley, San Rafael, Larkspur, and Berkeley.
There's no better festival in the Bay Area than the Mill Valley Film Festival for films. And I think it's fall, so all the films that the studios, the distributors are going to compete for an Oscar are usually in Mill Valley, so you get to see things that you may not see until next year or at all, because they also bring in a lot of films from around the world.
The festival featured guest appearances from big names, such as Academy Award-nominated actress Jessie Buckley and directors John M. Chu and Spike Lee. And of course, you can't have a film festival without the films, and I was lucky enough to see 3 of them. The first film I saw was Wake Up Dead Man, the 3rd installment in Rian Johnson's Knives Out murder mystery trilogy. Daniel Craig returns as Detective Benoit Blanc, who this time around investigates the murder of a priest in a small-town church. Just like with the other Knives Out films, Wake Up Dead Man contains an all-star ensemble cast, with names like Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, Kaylee Spaney, and Jeremy Renner in his first film since his near-fatal snowplow accident in 2023. Although Daniel Craig has top billing, the true star of the film is Josh O'Connor, commanding the screen for nearly the entire film, with a layered performance that perfectly balances guilt, empathy, rage, and spot-on comedic timing. Writer and director Rian Johnson ups his game with Wake Up Dead Man, crafting a highly intricate mystery with stunning imagery, a gothic aesthetic, and some of the most complex characters in the entire Knives Out trilogy. This film also contains some interesting religious commentary and is filled with hilarious moments throughout. With more twists, more bodies, and more laughs, Wake Up Dead Man is guaranteed to please. Definitely consider watching it when it comes to select theaters in November and to Netflix in December. 4.5 out of 5 stars. The second film I saw was Sentimental Value, a Norwegian-English dramedy written and directed by Joachim Trier that is currently one of the top contenders for Best Picture at the next Academy Awards. Starring Renate Reinsve, Stellan Skarsgård, and Elle Fanning, Sentimental Value tells the story of an actress named Nora and her sister receiving a surprise visit from their estranged filmmaker father, Gustav. When Gustav presents Nora with the script and asks her to play the lead role, Nora declines, leaving Gustav to find a new actress and placing tension on the family relationship. The main force that drives Sentimental Value is its outstanding performances. Reinsve delivers a highly complex and emotional performance that showcases resentment, empathy, and vulnerability, and aids the film in its explorations of sisterhood and loneliness. Similarly, Skarsgård also delivers a very intricate character study that highlights his character's struggle to connect with his daughters, as well as his struggle to revive his artistic passion of filmmaking. Skarsgård is also responsible for some of the film's funniest moments, making his performance effectively balance an array of feelings, and I'll be shocked if he doesn't win an Oscar for this role. Sentimental Value may seem like a tame film on the surface, but the complicated family dynamic at the heart of this film makes it feel so incredibly deep, painful, and real. Be on the lookout for this film when it comes to theaters later this year. 4 out of 5 stars. The last film I saw was John Candy, I Like Me. Produced by Ryan Reynolds and directed by Colin Hanks, son of award-winning actor Tom Hanks, I Like Me tells the life story of beloved comedic actor John Candy, who dominated Hollywood throughout the 1980s and early 90s, best known for his roles in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Splash, and Spaceballs. The film contains interviews from Candy's family, close friends, and iconic celebrity co-stars, such as Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Catherine O'Hara, Mel Brooks, and many more, all with their unique and very funny stories about what a wonderful man John Candy was. Although the majority of the film explores the bright side of Candy's career, Colin Hanks doesn't shy away from showing us the grief, anxiety, and insecurity that tragically plagued Candy's life behind the scenes. And it's that deep dive into Candy's vulnerability that makes this film all the more interesting to watch. All in all, John Candy, I Like Me is a genuinely moving and wholesome documentary about a great man who was taken from us far too soon. The insight and stories from all the interviewees, as well as the use of never-before-seen outtakes and archival footage, are bound to bring laughs for everyone. The film is now streaming on Prime Video. 3.5 out of 5 stars. Overall, I had an amazing time at the Mill Valley Film Festival. It's always great to watch movies on the big screen, and with a crowd that's just as passionate about movies as you. And not to mention, the beautiful, cozy aesthetics of San Rafael and Mill Valley's downtown districts were the icing on the cake, making for a very unique and fun setting to explore in between screenings. I'll definitely be going back next year, and I highly recommend you go as well.
Well, I think if you've never been to a film festival, I think it's good to start slow. It's like any other, treat it like a sport. Buy one ticket and see if it's for you.
Reporting from Mill Valley and San Rafael for East Bay Live, I'm Chris McNicholas.